Hello team, welcome back to Next Level JJ. Yes, we're back and we are smoother than before. Apologies for the slightly delayed start, trying out some new cool settings in my OBS and Restream, but unfortunately the internet lied and yeah, I still had to drop the bitrate, so I'm still going to be working on that, but hey, we're here. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Whatever you were celebrating. If you weren't celebrating, hope you had a Merry 25th of December. But yeah, it was really, really good. Hope you got some cool gifts. My gift to myself was another cool racing game. But yeah, hopefully you got some cool stuff. Now, a couple of things you're trying out tonight that's new is a on-screen chat setup. So if you don't know a bit about me, maybe let's take it back. Channel's called Next Level JJ. I'm not next level, but the whole point of this channel is me, you, together, us as a community, will take things to the next level. What does that mean? Always trying new things. It's sometimes scary. They don't always work the way they should. Trust me, I know that. But still, hey, we try it out and see what works. And if it doesn't, great. If it does, beautiful. Now, first thing I want to try is see if the chat works. So let's go and see if that works. Now, there it is. Oh my goodness, it works. Now, I guess another question will be does it move far down? Also, I would hope for it to kind of disappear if there's nothing going on. But anyway, we will work on that. Also, the font's pretty small, so probably want to work on that too. But we can do that as the stream progresses. But hey, a little bit about me, a little bit about the channel. So nextleveljj.com, so we can go to see my schedule. I would actually definitely check it out. I've just did my schedule this morning and there are some bangers in there. You know what? Why not? Let's check it out. And so yeah, just down the website, stuff about me, you know, go and check out my socials. If you want to support me in this channel, in this community, and grow it together, definitely go and check out my Patreon. It's super small. It's just cool if we can grow this together. And on that, I always have to say, all hail the legendary J-Dog. He's our first Patreon supporter. What a dude. What a Chad. Anyway, schedule, super exciting. So, question we'll get to, is it clear or is it obscure? I had to Google what does Clair Obscur mean, and I kind of found it. But tomorrow, super pumped about this. If you haven't seen this before, I do Digital Combat Simulator, which is real setup planes and ships and everything the way they would be in real life. And so if you want to fly it, you got to know all the functions, everything. It's quite a bit of work, but a lot of fun and quite technical too. But I've managed to start the bloody F-14. Not bloody, it's the coolest jet ever. I managed to hook it up to the catapult and take off with it, which is a lot of fun once you get it working. But now the next thing is it's a kind of an end-to-end concept. It's fine. You can start it, you can take off, can you land? And so the next one in our endeavor is hooked on a relationship. I know, super cheesy, add the dad jokes if you want to, but basically hooked on a relationship is hook and ship at the end, and everything in between doesn't matter. But then yeah, 31st of December, before I head out for a bit of fun, I thought let's finish it with something fun. Rocket League always gets my heart pumping, gets me keen to have a good time, so we're gonna rock out 2025 with a bit of awesome Rocket League. Then the little gift that I bought myself is Assetto Corsa Evo, and Assetto Corsa Evo is it's still in pre-release, it's still being tested, it's in no way a finished product, and I've tested it a little bit, I can attest to that, but there is some gold in it here and there. So yeah, Ace in the Foxhole, so Ace Assetto Corsa Evo, and Foxhole being the legendary track corner section in Nürburgring. So if you want to know a little bit more about the Foxhole, go check my schedule, open the event. I've got a little link in there to take you to a page that explains you everything about the Foxhole. Epic, epic, epic. Then it's terrible. I used to play Sea of Thieves all the time, and since I fired up this channel, I don't think I've actually done a Sea of Thieves stream, which is a shocker. So yeah, gonna get into a bit of crack-a-lacking in the Sea of Thieves. But then yeah, from there going backwards, I did a lot of Diablo streams, did the Game Awards, some Clair Obscurs and so forth. So, you know, you can see it on my YouTube channel. They're all saved up there, so you can check that out. Now, back to us importantly, music as always. Restream by Restream. You see, what's been happening is I've been working Restream to set up my stream, and now it's programmed in my head instead of Stream Beats by Harris Heller, who are the best. Every one of my streams use their music. It's just super cool. Tonight we're using what was the album name? It was called Rain. You can't see it down here, but your album is called Rain. I thought it fits in the Clair Obscur world. It's a bit more chilled, it's a bit more interesting. There's some funky, as you see if you haven't seen Clair Obscur before. I think it kind of fits well. Hey, we've got a chat here from Erie Fraternity 6XU I wonder, would you like many viewers? Come in, theviewbots.com. How about I expect you to be a bot yourself? But I mean, cool, you know, maybe it can improve the sort of volume of people coming to this channel. Now, I can see the text is very small, so I'm definitely going to want to boost that up a little bit. Everybody hold tight. Let's do that in live streaming. So appearance, I guess we can scale. Let's see if I go compact mode and I boost up the scale. Let's see how that works. Okay, and let's see, did it take effect? Probably not. It's probably going to be something I have to reset, but hey, I mean, it's a step forward. We got cool little chats upstairs, right? So what are we doing tonight? Tonight is all about Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Now, if you haven't watched my previous streams, that's okay. I'd recommend going ahead and doing them. I've had questions around, are you going to be editing your videos? The answer is yes. I've been dibbling and dabbling with all kinds of stuff. This last couple of months has just been a lot of fun, learning how to stream, trying different things, doing some edits and stuff like that. But next year, we're going to get into a regular cadence, less quantity, because I'd sometimes stream 5-6 times a week, bring it down much, but then upgrade the quality of the videos going out after the stream. So look out for that. Also, there's going to be competitions, merch to give away, everything. We're going full hog here. So yeah, get involved, get in the community, get in the comments, like, subscribe, follow, do all of that. By the way, if you're watching on Twitch, do us a solid. I need to get to a certain amount of followers so I can improve the bitrate so that it can be better quality for all. And so yeah, if you can, give us a follow, you won't regret it. But now, Clair Obscur was an amazing game, and the thing is I only played it 2 days before the Game Awards. Now, it's been on my radar even before it came out, but there's such a wide variety of games that I play that there's many things like Elden Ring. People go, what? You haven't played Elden Ring? Yes, I haven't played Elden Ring, because when I started thinking I'm going to do this, I thought, what a better game to have for a stream than that. And so, yeah, I just realized that it's going to win Game of the Year award. It clearly was going to win it just by all the hype, all the ratings, everything. The energy behind it was magnificent. And so because of that, I went, well, I can't actually play. I can't co-stream the Game Awards with the Game of the Year award winner not knowing if that game was worth it or not. That makes sense. Anyway, so what did I do? I went and played it. I only played it for 2 days in a row, and in a short period of time. I mean, this is clearly a game that I'm going to invest a lot more time into. It's the first game in our top 100 list. By the way, check out my website, check out top 100 list. But the big thing for me was within 10 minutes, it captured me. I actually learned some things post-stream, because when there's this beautiful cinematic section, I take my face off of it. But apparently, people want to see the emotions that I feel. So, you know, hey, you learn these things as a streamer. So, cool-ly-yo. But anyway, and so I went, okay, cool, 100%, played it within 10 minutes. It captured me, the music, the style. Now, I'm not a person that has ever really played turn-based RPGs, and so for me it was the first time doing that as well, and I really enjoyed it. Now, it's been a couple of weeks, so it's going to be fun to see if I can still do my parry and my dodge and all of that shit in the right way, but hey, we're going to check it out. Aha! Now, I think I found a setting change here. So the view that I was working on was actually the view that I've got in my OBS. as. You see, it's cool to figure these things out live on stream. But there's another one. There's an appearance, and then there is. And so I thought I should test this online before coming online, but then I thought, but if I come online, then I can obviously test it with live subjects. You are the test subjects. Welcome. Okay, so what we can do is... Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, scale. If I go compact... It's gonna look less cool, but then I can bump up the scale. Let's see if that works. Okay, so I've bumped it up. I don't know if that's gonna take in the stream or not, but anyway. So, Clair Obscur, if you don't know much about it, is this phenom game. Now and then, once in a blue moon, out comes something spectacular. Okay? This is a studio that formed basically just, 5 years ago, not even, and have just focused on one game. Sandful Interactive focused on this. Actually, let me just quickly bounce over here. So here is the Clair Obscur site. I definitely recommend checking it out. Really, really cool, you know, especially the art style. And by the way, this was also quite cool. Actually, yeah, hang on, let's just do Sandful Interactive here. So a little bit about them. Founded in 2020 in France, so 5, almost 6 years old, and this is their first attempt. Now, there are some high-powered execs that have come from previous studios that have come to Sandful. So it's not like the people who've made this has never ever made a game in their life. But the story I've heard is just like, you know, the people who write the music and stuff, they were just found randomly. And it's this beautiful success story of just when people put love into a product, they get something cool out of it. So yeah, Clair Obscur, fantastic. Now, maybe, why don't I quickly show you just a intro to Clair Obscur. So again, if you've played Clair Obscur, if you've seen this, apologies, but I do know that there'll be people joining the stream and go, I want to see if Clair Obscur is any good. Let's hook it up. So I'm going to play this little overview. I'm not even going to watch it because I don't want to see spoilers. I'm that kind of person, but enjoy.
You should never have come. You're only going to make things worse for everyone.
No. She chose to come. I didn't make the rules between you two.
You're fighting to change things.
For those who come after. Right?
I thought I was used to losing people.
Yeah, me too.
Oblivion as recompense, but
she'll never paint again.
Super duper impressive. Yes, so Clair Obscur, stunning, unique game. I likened it to a God of War, the new God of Wars, sprinkled in with a little bit of Dishonored, which is, you know, the two highest praises I can really give it. And I think the emotional connection of a Horizon Zero Dawn, which is my #1 story game ever. But accolades, wow. I mean, again, if you didn't watch the Game Awards, okay, they won an historic amount. So I think the previous one was The Last of Us Part 2, and I think they won 7 awards. Clair Obscur, if I remember correctly, won 9. 9 awards. It was a clearing of it. It was basically just, it was funny, and I mean, obviously they tell them beforehand that they're going to win the award, and so they like prepped who stands up and what, but holy hell. I mean, I quickly called up the list here. Game of the year, of course. Performance of the year, role-playing game, independent game, art direction, score, soundtrack, best debut indie, narrative, studio game direction, performance, player voice. It was insane how many things they won, so kudos to them. And I just realized the last couple of days, why haven't I played it? I've gone dark. I've played just Diablo. If you've watched my just live streams, it's just been Diablo, no face, just been relaxed, just in chilling in the holiday period. But now we're back and we're smoother than ever. By the way, if you've watched some of my previous streams, tell me what you think. This is me in my al natural look. I like being cleanly shaven, but I also did go, I want to have a beard and a mustache. So tell me what you think. Which one do you like? You never know, maybe I'll change it up a little bit. Okay, so why don't we start playing Clair Obscur? Yeah, crazy idea? All right, let's do that. Cool. There we go. Beautiful. Now immediately I can see the chat bar is great, but the problem with the chat bar is going to cut heavily into the game, so everybody hold tight. I'm going to quickly make a modification here. Okay, so gaming on. Basically pop up just the last chat, so a bit further. Cool. There we go. And you can see the last chat, and maybe just for sniffs and giggles, I'll boost it up in scale a little bit. These are the only way you're going to figure these things out, is doing them live. There we go. No, I could still. Beautiful. Okay, so there's the last chat, looking good. And then I've got a battle mode set up. So if you watch my other Clair Obscur streams, you would have noticed that there is a sort of a order of who's going to fight next that pops up on the left. And so basically having me in that list is not ideal. And so basically what I've done is I've just set it up so that when we go into battle mode, I hit this button and bang, we're down to the bottom, out of the way. All right. So a couple more tweaks to make here. Battle mode, we want to boost the scale of the text so you can actually see the message. And do that. Excellent. And then when I completely take myself out of it, we'll put myself down there. So a bit of tweaking to do there also. Whey, it works. Awesome. Okay, so we definitely don't need the last 4 messages. So in this case, I think we can just go down to 2. And we'll bump up the scale a little bit. So there we go. So you can at least see the last 2 messages. Okay, cool. We are back, yo. Okay, so as mentioned, it's been a short while since I've played this, and so I just have to familiarize myself with the buttons. I've also managed to tweak some settings. We had some issues in the previous stream with just running it smoothly, but funny story, I thought there was something wrong with my graphic settings, because if you look around the hair, you see there's this, I don't know what the term is. I'm just going to call it occlusion, but that's probably not it. It just seemed bad. And so I started chasing down settings, and I just saw people streaming it at super high quality, and they had this too. So it's just a Clair Obscur uniqueness. All right. So I think F is attack. Tab. Here, if you want to just see what my characters are running. If you know this game, great. If you don't know this game, it is an an RPG game, so there's a lot of character building that goes with leveling up. And so you've got different skills, you've got pictos, you've got weapons. So you can see here in weapons, I've unlocked a Lancerum, but I'm running the Cruller Ram. Holy, there's something fishy about that stick. By the way, I noticed that my voice has got this huskiness to it today, like I'm sick or something. I'm not. Maybe it's just I haven't streamed in a while, and my shouty voice is not there yet. Anyway, so a lot of things you can do to upgrade your characters, and their skills are also important because you use them when you actually do fighting. Okay. And also you can do this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I know. A little child, but I just love it. So I tend to like flying around with Luna, and that's just because of the fact that you'll see when I'm running, she flies, and it makes me feel good. Cool. We'll go into that in a second. I just want to see, so Q is also just to see where things are. You can take a chroma elixir. Run, free aim, strike as F, jump, expedition menu. That's fine. So I've bounded my middle mouse button to aim, so you can shoot at stuff as well. Okay. Yeah. Let's have a bit of fun, shall we? Cool. Okay. So we don't need to rest. We don't need to travel. In your face base, London. Let's just see, are there any attributes that I can upgrade? None at the moment. These are also important. So there we go, good example. So we'll pump up her vitality. And so these are just small little incremental gains that keep you updated. By the way, just character, visual, it's just, I think I mentioned it last time. So actually, let me take my face out of this. Have a look at the eyes, okay? I think as we play this further and further, especially in the cinematics, focus on the eyes. I think from my memory, I don't think there's any game that has nailed eyes as well as Clair Obscur. And I think from a human connection, eyes is more important than everything. Now, I'm not saying eyeballs, I'm not saying eyelashes, I'm not even saying eyebrows. It's the entire package. Like, if you, and I have to, I guess, put my face in here so you can see, but just the way the emotion is carried through just in that area. Of course, it's the whole face, it's how they talk and stuff, but just even at rest, just her blinking, it seems that she's thinking. It seems that she's looking at me. It seems that she's thinking about things. That for me was one of the big standouts of this game. It's just how eyes are. Now, he's not staring at us, but obviously he's concerned. He's lost his ex-girlfriend, I guess. But you can see there's a emotion behind that. And then with her, I think a bit of an innocence, a bit of a deer in headlights, but also a strength. And so, again, I just think this is one of the things that really stood out most for me when I played this. Okay, enough faff, even though I think it's interesting faff. But yeah, if you've joined the stream, drop in a chat, be great to hear from you. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We have to go somewhere. And so what I want to do is start with an easy fight. So here we go. Oh, easy fight. How do I know if this is going to be easy fight? Yeah, I can't remember. Q. Who's first? Okay, we're first strike. So I just want to quickly double check controls. Dodge is Q, parry is E. Okay, so what are we gonna do? So we start with doing that, and it's marked. And the bomb is done. Okay. It just falls straight into the hand like it's done before. I'm going to turn the sound down just a wee bit so it's not so loud for you guys. Okay, item. So we go. Skills. Marking shot. Select target. Okay, that didn't do anything, did it? Okay, so he's not looking too good, so why don't we attack him? Probably just kill him with an attack.
I'm ready.
Ah, push dodge, bullshit. I mean, yeah, just go to sleep, dude. Cool. Versatile Luma. Look at that. Right? Okay, if you've played Clair Obscur, you're like, yeah, wait till later and it gets even better, I'm sure. Just there's so many times in this game where you just stop and you go, wow, we're in an underwater world now. Alright, go. So, how do we know which way to go? This is a question. Doesn't seem to want to open up the map, so we will just go wherever we want to. Pretty sure I toggled fly. This is where we came from. Just wanted to see there was a crate here. No, crates do nothing. Battle mode. Da, 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 da. Okay, we're gonna go with a marking shot. Start with you, buddy. Take him down. Boom. And attack. Could we kill it with 2 attacks? Let's see. Done. Skills. We need something more powerful here. Yeah, let's not take a chance here.
Eyes shut on me.
Again, I pushed the buttons. Ooh. Alright, so I've got to relearn that in a bit. Anyways. Can we E for skills this punk? I still don't have 4, do I? Okay, so... Ooh, she's pumped up. Alright, let's finish it.
Precise strike. A storm is coming.
Ooh, okay, so we've got cold. Bugger, but we don't have any Paragon points, is what I would call them. Magic, whatever. Alright, we'll just shock it. Hopefully it works. Cool. Alright. Alright. So, if you're going, oh jeez, these fights are taking a while. It's been a while. If I recall correctly, I last time came this way. Why not? Hey, buddy, how's about a good backstab? That should have killed it.
Ready to carry.
Okay. Say hello to my little friend. Do I have more overcharge? No, we do, but that's not gonna work. Okay. Let's really hurt this punk.
Precise. Strike.
Good. Oh, I forgot battle mode. Sorry, team. I'm sure there are better places to put my camera settings. Actually, I'll have a look and see a little bit later. Oh, oh. Oh, I might have, well, hello there. Battle mode enabled. Okay, we get the first strike. It's a big one. Just want to see if there's anything obvious to shoot at. It looks like its shoulder is its weakness, so we'll go for that.